Good morning, children. In the previous video, we learnt about the solar system. The solar system, 9 planets with asteroids, meteoroids and sun in the middle. That is called a solar system. Solar system. See children, there are planets which are revolving around the sun. Planets revolving around the sun with their satellites around them. Satellites will be rotating around the planets. Planets will be rotating around the sun in their own orbit. That is called orbit. On their path, they will be rotating. That is called solar system. Many asteroids, meteoroids, planets, satellites. So these all are rotating around the sun. That is called solar system. The sun, the moon. What is the moon, children? This is the natural satellite of the earth. Natural satellite and only satellite of the earth. Natural satellite. And all those objects which are shining in the sky. Sun, moon and stars which are shining in the sky. These are called as celestial bodies. These are called celestial bodies. Some celestial bodies are very big and hot, like sun. Sun is the best example. It is a star which is very big and very hot. And the other stars are, there are stars. We know stars in the sky. We can see many stars in the sky. So these stars, they have their own heat and light. Their own light and heat. Even the sun and stars also. These are called stars. The best example is the sun. And in the night time, we can see countless. We cannot count the stars. So many stars. Some are very, very small and some can be visible. So we can see countless stars in the sky. These countless twinkling stars we can see in the sky. But we do not feel any hot. We don't feel hot because of the stars. In the night time we won't feel any hot because these stars are very far from us. These are very far. That is why we think that stars are like dot. No, they are very big. Then why we cannot see the stars like sun? Because these stars are far away from the earth. Far away from the earth. That is why we can see like a star, like a dot. Like a dot. And in the sky, night time, we can see different groups of stars. One group here, one group there, one group here, like that. So these groups of stars are known as constellations. These are called as constellations. One of the most, we can recognize one group in the sky very easily. Every night we can, if you go out of the house and look into the sky, we can observe one constellation, one group of stars that we call as Saptarishi. Saptarishi. What is the meaning of Sapta? Seven. Rishi, sages. 7 sages we call. See, the formation of these 7 sages will be like this. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 7 stars. This group, every night we can see. Whenever there are stars in the sky, we can see this group of these 7 stars. A group of 7 stars we can see, that we call as a Saptarishi. And in the solar system, when I was studying in the previous class, I told about the planets. According to the distance the earth is occupying, the earth is in 3rd place. According to the distance it is in 3rd place. According to the size it is in 5th place. I told you already. So to remember sequence easily. It is given even in your textbook, children. To remember this sequence, see, look here, these are the planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. Isn't it? To remember this sequence, suppose third place is Earth. So, to remember that, there is one sentence: my very efficient mother just showed us 9 planets. Okay? My very efficient mother just showed us 9 planets. See, in the previous class I told you about 8 planets only, but I am saying here 9 because the last one is Pluto. Pluto is a dwarf planet, Lilliput, very small, very small. So, now astronomers are not considering this Pluto as a planet. That is why we are saying about these only 8 planets. We are saying about the 8 planets now. And astronomers. Who are these astronomers? The persons who study about the sky, about the moon, about the stars, about the sun and other celestial bodies, other bodies which are revolving around the sun, in the solar system, what all are there. They study about that. They give information to us. So they are called as astronomers. They are called as astronomers. One of the famous astronomers of our ancient India is Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta was famous astronomers of ancient India. Did you all understand, children? Now, I told you about the planets, stars, celestial bodies, these are. Now, I want to give you in detail what is the difference between planets and stars. Planets and stars. Planets means which are revolving around the sun, I told you, isn't it? These planets are heavenly bodies. These planets are heavenly bodies which are revolving around the sun and they reflect the light of the sun. They don't have their own light and sun. They take light and heat from the sun and gives us. And what about the stars? These stars are heavenly bodies. These stars are heavenly bodies. They have their own light and heat. These stars shine by their own heat and light. Now coming to planets again. These planets will be revolving around the sun. Planets will be revolving around the sun. But stars are scattered in the sky. Here, there, here one group, there one group, here and there. Wherever we see the sky, there is the complete sky is filled with the stars. These will not move anywhere. These will not revolve around any object. So these are about this is about the stars. And planets do not twinkle. They do not twinkle. They do not twinkle. But the stars are twinkling. Stars twinkle. Due to, why do they twinkle? Because of their radiation. Because of their radiation and radiation of their heat and light. Understand, children? Planets are heavenly bodies which reflect the light of the sun. Revolving around the sun, planets will be revolving around the sun, and planets do not twinkle. And about the stars. Stars are heavenly bodies shining by their own heat and light. They are scattered in the sky, and stars twinkle due to radiation of their heat and light. Okay, children? So these all points covered in this lesson, and in the next class I am going to send the question and answers and objective bits, children. Write the question and answers neatly. Write the question and answers neatly, children, and objective bits which are given in the next video. So you have to write all the question and answers very neatly. Okay children?